first, it looked as if it was impossible. But given God factor, every day it became so clear and getting clearer. 9 out of every 10 said, it was not possible. What are you talking about? So the lesson is, it is possible.
This product of your company, the word that came out of my mouth was awesome. Awesome because that has always been the missing link to sports in Nigeria. Sports has great potential, particularly for a country of multitude of young people in millions. What has been lacking is the institutional framework and the funding to develop talent, to promote talent, and to put them in a position to compete both locally and internationally. And so this idea is fantastic. There's so much room to develop sports, so much room to tap into the wealth buried in sports.
The major gap that exists in sport in the country is primarily funding, of course, infrastructure, which directly relates to funding, because we have National League, especially in football, where we had some of those clubs go 50 or more years, some as old as the country, really. But because of the bane of funding, it has become quite challenging. So I think that gap needs to be filled by the private sector, whether via sponsorship or fundraising that would necessitate investment in sporting activities across the country.
Truly fantastic, innovative, creative, and it's going to then enhance sports overall, but particularly football. Football, nearly forever, at least since I can ever remember from when I was born, has been like our national sports.
It's has gone! What a goal! Shooting stars happen somewhere every day. That's the man who's broken the deadlock.
Well, it's been a fantastic one, and I know that when we started, a lot of people did not give us a chance of getting this far. But with the strategic partnership of GTI, the NFF boss, we'll have a very seamless, synergy to bring to bring the game to what it is today.
So IMC have tried a lot. We can see even before the commencement of the league, they gave all the teams a take-off grant.
The quality of the league I must say is good enough.
One little drops, they say, make an ocean, and when you see a step in the right direction, it's also good to call it out and commend the people that do that. So let me start by saying that with this new management, the interim management committee, I have seen the willingness, the will to do things differently.
The season has been an amazing one, and I think the light at the end of the tunnel that we've been looking for has finally arrived.
One of the things that impressed me the most about the IMC is that they've actually given us something to cheer. Like we have the Super 6 on TV, which is the first time in a long while we're having the league back on TV.
Another major improvement I've seen is the involvement of international community in this. I've seen photographers who would normally not want to come, but they say that they are working for international bodies to tell stories that are hardly told in the Nigerian professional football league, and also involvement in terms of expatriates actually coming down to Lagos just to document the story of the league.
In the bank. Now I say, pass is good, and Boma! He's primed for this visit, primed for this moment. A brace for Chijioke Boma.
I think I'm very
excited and happy for the level where we have gotten so far.
Presently now, the league don't change. No be home must win, no day again. That one now, na something we be say they give me joy. The officiating now, super.
Right now, any team, any coach that's going for a game is 50-50 game, and that is what makes football, and that is so good.
There is improvement in all aspects.
I've spoken to a number of players over the season, even coaches, and every single one of them have mentioned the same thing. No exception. No exception. They have all mentioned the same thing. The standard of the field is better. So now we're seeing more away goals happening in the league. And again, if someone outside of Nigeria is listening to this, they'll be like, what's she talking about? But for those of us here, we know what that means. It's massive to see that every single match day, more match days than not, we saw that. So it's improved.
We have formulated a world-class team, mainly in Nigeria, Nigerians, and we have also a world-class team across in Europe to deliver this pioneering project. So what are we providing? Let's get to the crux of it. Live stream of your Npfl games for next season on your own OTT platform via your mobile devices and laptops. Called Npfl Live, powered by GTI and Propel. The tech. So we've instructed and engaged Pixelot, and a Middle Eastern company, and ITV Africa. They are the world's leading AI technology companies. First time in Africa to do this. First time in the world, as Ed quite rightly pointed, to do this. It is really a watershed moment in Nigerian sport. And we are only the catalyst for progress.
I'm making a pledge on behalf of all football-loving Nigerians that this league can only but grow quantumly beyond our comprehension, and we all should come behind it and support it. Let's put more money to this league.
The quality and the officiating of the league this year have been wonderful, have been so good, and I think it's time for people to now come out. I mean, corporate bodies to start sponsoring our league. I bet you will get all the mileage that will come to it if you do that.
I can only appeal to corporate Nigeria to come and support what we are doing here. You know, because I mean, all it takes is for a bit more money to be in the game, then we can compete favorably with other countries in the game of football on the African continent.
What we've been able to do with GTI, our strategic partners, economic partners, is what has resulted in what is happening here today. Okay? And I think that with more of our private sectors buying into this vision, Nigerian football come next season will be something, up there.
But especially from the perspective of the fact that you will be contributing to society in a big way, because the returns when it comes to making a difference to the youths across board is just going to be unimaginable.
What I can say to any sponsor that's listening to me now is this. If we have a viable league, I will make money, the players will make money, and your products will sell. So it's on all of us to make sure that the league is invested in. That's it.